The Seattle Seahawks 13-3 over the San Francisco 49ers. It was an ugly game to say the least. If you're a Niners fan, at least, but the Seahawks might be for real. I have with me Justin Stonebarger. He is kind of our 49ers connection here, big 49ers fan. And I wanted to bring him on here to kind of give his insights of what he saw in the game because he follows the Niners more than any of us. But 13-3 Seahawks over the Niners. What are your initial thoughts, Justin?
Initially, I don't think this is the game that I expected at all. I don't think I gave the Seahawks enough credit, especially when we're talking about their defense. Uh, they they hit hard. They were physical. I and you take a guy like Trent Williams off that offensive line, and it makes a difference. And we saw that all night. Brock Purdy just didn't have any time. Constantly rushed, couldn't get our guys open downfield. You lose Pearsall again out for the night. Uh, last time I was on, I said if we're going to go win this thing, it's going to have to be a Peyton Manning esque, average 30 plus a game because your defense is going to give up 30 plus a game. The problem is we don't have a Marvin Harrison or a Reggie Wayne on the outside uh, to go to. So, and that was visible tonight. I mean, there was just nobody there to take over the game uh, like we'd hoped for.
Yeah, the whole time I was sitting here, kind of watching this thing, they was never down by a big amount. So I I just assumed after watching what the offense has been that they always had a chance to come back and they might come back from this. But whenever you talk about the injuries that are piling up, I mean forget about all the injuries they had last week. Add Pearsall to that, who had an incredible game last week. I mean, you're talking about Jennings 35 yards was your leading receiver, and McCaffrey only had 23 on the ground.
And the crazy thing for me is I wasn't even aware Pearsall was in danger of not playing. I knew he was listed questionable, but it was not even talked about. Like, I mean, we talked about Trent Williams all week and uh, Kittle all week, but it was never like I never felt like Pearsall wasn't playing. And I mean, just I mean, this season has got to be one of the best coaching jobs. I know everybody's
Oh
talking about
man,
it, but Robert Sala, I I don't want this guy to get an opportunity because he's so good.
yeah.
And all he has done all season long is plug and play, plug and play, plug and play. You saw, I mean, we're already on our backup linebackers at every position, and we lose D Winners, I think, in the second quarter. And then Bethea went down a couple times today. And, we had two guys that we pulled up off our practice squad today playing uh, and Kendricks, who's a veteran, but obviously not to that caliber we're looking for. But his philosophy has been all year since these injuries is, hey, we just don't want to give up the big play. Don't give
Yeah.
up the big play. Bend, we're going to bend, we're going to bend, but we're not going to break. And they did that really well tonight. I thought the defense,
Oh,
uh, it was not good. Listen, I don't want to sit here and try to code it up like they played good because it was ugly. I think was it Walker had 97 rushing yards and Charbonnet had 74, and they were just kind of doing whatever they wanted to do. Uh, but man, it's just there were a couple plays here and there. The 3rd and 17 we gave up. I know Solo's going to have words about that one, but what a
so
job!
so will John Lynch.
Yeah, yeah. Well, but back to the point of Robert Saleh, who's done an incredible job. They said we're not getting any pressure on the quarterbacks. We're worse than the league in sacks. We were able to get to Sam Darnold twice tonight. I was pretty excited about that. And like you said, the defense did their job in the terms of keeping us in the game. And offensively, we just weren't able to get it going. And I think that's more credit to Seattle. Uh, because short of the McCaffrey bobble interception, which seems to be a thing for my teams right now.
Oh, that
Oh,
was
here we go.
ridiculous.
Uh, Short of that, I mean, there wasn't a whole lot I could just say, man, we just didn't, you know. So that was the one that cost us. I
I,
mean,
Well, and you talked about Robert Sala. I mean, he's emerged as a head coaching option for the Giants and Titans. He might be gone as soon as this year. He's incredible. But you're right. I'm not even just him, but the whole really coaching staff of the Niners. They have dealt with injuries on both sides of the ball. I mean, you can argue. I know people might say Christian McCaffrey is probably the best player on offense. You could argue Trent Williams is the best player on the offense. How long has he been out?
Well, actually, he's been pretty good this year. I mean, he got hurt last game. He got hurt the first play of the game last game, and I just went blank on the kid's name that came in, made his first start today. Uh,
Did okay.
he did okay. It's just a lot of pressure there. I mean, Purdy was never comfortable, uh, never had time,
But the
and
Seahawks are way better than we expected. I
I
mean, they are solid, dude.
they listen. I came into this game and I expected a kind of the same thing we saw in the Niners Bears kind of game. That's that's kind of what I was expecting, and uh, a lot of points, a lot of explosive plays, and we didn't get that from either team really.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah,
it
you're
was
talking about right here. You're looking at yards, 361 Seahawks, 100 only 173 for the Niners. 67 plays, 42, and then you're looking at the possession time of possession is 37 minutes, 48 seconds to 22-12. I mean, that defense to only give up 13 points to stay on the field that long. So it's kind of impressive.
to quote the great Allen, your uncle Allen. I remember the first time I ever played him in college football. He said, "I got to win that TOP."
That's right.
And so I remember just playing him the whole time. And I was sitting there thinking, we were young. I was sitting there thinking, what the heck is TOP?
Ah,
What is TOP? But so shout out to Allen.
Alabama Allen.
Yeah, Alabama Allen. Uh, they did a great job just controlling the ball.
Yeah.
And really, the Shanahan got Shanahan
Oh yeah.
when it comes to controlling the clock.
Mm.
Couldn't get off the field, and so that was a tough loss.
Yeah, if you can't run the ball, 53 yards, only 12 carries in this offense, 53 yards. Brock Purdy, Brock Purdy's good, but he definitely needs a run game at least. He needs something
Yeah,
else that's going to help him out. Or just any receivers would be nice. I mean, look, Kittle at one point today in the game, he had 4 receptions for 9 yards. I thought that was hilarious.
yeah.
I mean, that's just crazy.
Well, they did a great job. They Shanahan is really good with drawing up these screens, these backside screens, especially to Kittle, and they always seem to be open. To Seattle's credit, I mean, and that's probably where a lot of that came from. I mean, they had Kittle there in the first half on one of those backside screens, and I thought for sure he was going to get some positive yards. And the next thing I know, they make a great open field tackle. Who Kittle is not easy to bring down.
No.
And I mean, I think he lost 5 yards or something like that. And
Yeah.
so they did a great job. And
I mean, and when you have 39 rushes for 180 yards. I mean that's just controlling the time of possession, that's controlling the ball, and we're gonna settle for a low scoring game. We do not want the Niners offense to get going, so we're gonna make sure that we control that. And listen, the most impressive thing of the whole game was that last drive of. I know they missed the field goal, but it was a 94-yard drive, ate 7 minutes off the clock, and I forget how many plays it was, but it was incredible. I'll probably find that right here.
yeah. And you want to talk about not getting a break. I think that's the same drive. First or second play of the drive, I think it was Charbonnet fumbles the handoff, and we can't fall on that. And then next thing you know, it's 3rd and 17, and my gosh, I just sick
Yeah.
to my stomach watching that. You feel good about getting off the field right there, and I know they're hearing about it already.
Yeah. Well, you know what? It's amazing what this division has done, because this division by far is the best division in the NFC, and you're looking at the playoff. What it looks like right now, because a lot of things still have to happen tomorrow, including if the Atlanta Falcons. We'll talk about that here in a minute, but If the Rams win tomorrow, they get the 5 seed. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay. Which and I know I'm a Panthers fan here, but if I was the Rams, I would try my darndest to win, so they get to play the
Yeah.
Buccaneers or the Panthers and not the Philadelphia Eagles.
Right.
You know,
Right.
so man, I mean, I know you're hoping to play the Panthers or Bucks instead of the Eagles. So the Rams got the Cardinals, I think. Who
Yeah.
they're 3-13, they're terrible, but who knows? It's the NFL. It's the NFL. But as it looks right now, the Seahawks got the 1 seed. Congratulations, Seahawks! Unbelievable. Bears and Eagles. I think they're either the 2 or 3. It just depends on if the Bears win, they get the 2. Anyway,
Yeah.
and then the Bucks or Panthers will be the 4, and then we still got to sort out the Niners and Rams, and then the Packers are set at 7, which is crazy to me that the Green Bay Packers are the 7 seed.
It's unbelievable. I
mean, tell me right now. Tell me, we're getting off track here. We'll get back on track. But tell me that the Packers couldn't beat the Bears first round.
Listen, not to you're 100% right, but I was telling somebody today, it's like the great thing about the NFL this year is you look at it top to bottom, and it's anybody's to win.
Mm.
Especially in NFC, I think it's wide open. And as much as you laugh about the Panthers or the Buccaneers, I mean, we see it all the time. You get into playoffs, and anything can happen. I mean,
Yeah.
I was really hoping we could pull this game out tonight, the 1 seed, because I don't know if you saw today, the news reported that Fred Warner, which they've been saying that he was possible for the NFC Championship and or Super Bowl, but news come out today where Fred Warner has been telling his teammates, said, no way. He said, I'm going to be back for the divisional round. He said, that's my goal. And so, of course, especially after watching the defense tonight, you know how much he means to that team. I thought, man, gosh, if we could just pull it out tonight, get that first round bye, give up, and not just Fred Warner, but God, let's let Trent Williams get healthy, Ricky Pearsall, and this might be a blessing for the NFC comes playoffs. I mean, if we can't get healthy, we're in trouble.
Well, it's going to be exciting to see how it pans out. So, we got some important games tomorrow.